Welcome to another episode of Let's Learn VGC 2018. My name is Chase, aka Chase Talks, and today I am bringing you a brand new team. So before we were using our Hurricane Rain team, we were done using that team, and we were moving to our, 2 Beasts 2 Handle. The reason I called it that was because it actually has 2 Ultra Beasts on it. And the first of those 2 Ultra Beasts is our Celesteela, as you can see on screen. And as always, link in the description will bypass the team builder, since this is the first episode of this new team. Link in the description will bypass the team builder and allow you to hop straight into the battles. We do 3 battles each day in our Let's Learn VGC 2018 series. So if you don't want to hear me break down the sets, what we're using, why I decided to bring it, link will be in the description. You can click that to bypass it. So, no further ado, hopping into our first beast is our Celesteela, our Star Destroyer. It's a shiny Celesteela with leftovers, beast boosts, of course. We got too many beast boosts. We got 2 of them. I guess it's not too many, it's just 2. Heavy Slam, Flamethrower, Leech Seed, Protect. I decided to go 252 in HP, Sassy Nature, so I don't get minused on the physical side or the special side. So like the Flamethrowers for other Celesteelas, then Heavy Slams kind of hit everything else. 60 points in defense and 196 in special defense. This is our mainly special defense tank. It's mainly meant to be a special defense tank with the Sassy Nature to boost that, though it does have physical bulk too. Celesteela is very bulky on both sides naturally, and this is just going to add to that extra boost. I'm excited to use Celesteela. I never used Celesteela in VGC 2017. I have used it in singles. I'm excited to use it in VGC 2018 and see how it does. The next Ultra Beast that we'll be using is our Swole, which is our Buzzwole. 252 in HP, 252 in attack with an Adamant Nature, 4 points in special defense. I did decide to run a Figy Berry on this set. Buzzwole is pretty slow, so I just decided to go with a tankier option rather than any speed investment, anything like that. Ice Punch, Leech Seed, or Leech Life, Rock Slide, and Protect. Rock Slide is the hit, the Charizards, things like that. Leech Life is just its main stab and its form of recovery. And then Ice Punch for those landorus-t's. I almost lost Mega Salamance's name, but I remembered it. Things like that, all those 4 times weak ice Pokemon, and just generally all the dragons we have running around right now in VGC 2018. Ice Punch is to hit them. Now this is our second beast on this team. So I am really excited to use this Pokemon. We will see how it does. I have not tried Buzzwole. I don't think I've ever faced the Buzzwole in VGC 2018. So I'm kind of excited to see what it does. I didn't really play it that much in 2017. I played with it a little bit, but I'm excited to see how it does in this one. The next Pokemon on this team is our Bunny, which is our Mega Lopunny. With the Scrappy Nature and Lopunny-Mega. Return, Fake Out, High Jump Kick, and Protect. Fake Out's just good because it gives me the ability to cancel enemy Pokemon. I get to hit them with those hands, cancel out their ability to attack me back. High Jump Kick for just huge amounts of stab damage, and then return with the 255. Happiness does a 102 base power attack. It's a very strong attack with the stab. Scrappy allows me to hit ghost types with Fake Out and return. Very good ability. I decided to go 252 in attack, a Jolly Nature, 140 speed investment. The reason I hit 140 was because that makes my speed 190, and I outspeed Mega Salamence at max speed with a timid, jolly, hasty, whatever nature by 1 point. So I will outspeed Mega Salamence, so I'll outspeed basically everything in the format. And then it also allows me to put 116 in HP. So I have a lot of HP, a lot of speed. Not a lot of speed IVs, but I get a lot of speed with those small EVs because Lopunny's got such a high base speed. And then I'm a very strong physical attacker. So far we've seen 2 physical attackers, and I'm about to hit our third one, which is our beast, our fabulous Lady Arachne. And I am using the Araquanid-Totem. One, because I wanted to use the water bubble ability. The totem gets water bubble, so I'll just use the water. I'll just use the totem. I loved Araquanid in VGC 17. I'm glad to bring it back in VGC 18 and just kind of see how it performs. With an Assault Vest, Liquidation as its main water stab. Liquidation does so much damage. Leech Life for recovery, since I have the Assault Vest, so I can't run leftovers, anything like that. Lunge, because it'll reduce their attack 1 stage and just gives me good bug offensive pressure along with Leech Life. And then Poison Jab to hit the Tapus and other fairy types that I might see. 252 in HP, 252 in attack with an Adamant Nature, and 4 points in defense. to make me a little bit bulkier on that physical side. It does have good physical bulk with the 92 base, but this will just make it that one extra point, and that one extra point can definitely determine roles. Araquanid is a tanky beast. It won in a regional in VGC 2017 by itself. I'm really excited to use Lady Arachne in VGC 18 and see how it does. The next Pokemon on this team is our Phoenix, which is our Talonflame with a Citrus Berry. Gale Wings is its ability. Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, Tailwind, and Roost. The reason I decided to run Gale Wings is because it'll give me priority on flying type attacks when I'm at max HP. So Tailwind, I'll get priority on Tailwind. Priority on Brave Bird if I want to go straight for the attack. And then I can Roost to get back up to that priority point. And I decided to run Roost instead of Protect for now. I might change that later. I did that on Zapdos and I really liked it. I know Talonflame is a really different Pokemon. It does have the 4 times weakness to rock, so I might regret not having that since there's so many good rock sliding Pokemon running around. And there's good electric types running around too, so I might regret not having Protect. But I wanted to not run Protect for now. If I don't like it, I can always switch it later. Talonflame is so naturally fast, I just decided to run 252 in HP and 252 in attack with an Adamant Nature. This team is very physically offensive, if you can't tell. And my remedy to that physically offensive kind of skew on the team was our last Pokemon, our Helios. Helios, which is Heliolisk. Choice specs with the dry skin. Dry skin will make it so water attacks recover my health. They heal me, as well as fire attacks do more damage, which is a trade-off, but I think that's actually a good trade-off. I did decide to run choice specs. Thunderbolt, Dragon Pulse, Hyper Voice, and then Volt Switch. Volt Switch is to get me out of there. Like if I see a water Pokemon, I know I'm faster. I ran 188 in speed with a Timid Nature because with that I'll outspeed base 100s by 1 point. So I know I'm going to outspeed most things that are out on the field. I can Volt Switch and get out of there if I think I'm going to get hit with like a Heat Wave, anything like that. I can Volt Switch and I can get out of there. So I don't got to think about that. Just boom, I'm out. I did decide to run Dragon Pulse. I might switch that to HP Ground at some point, but for now I'm going to run Dragon Pulse. Just because there's things like Hydreigon, Naganadel, stuff like that running around. I did want to have the good coverage for them. 60 points in HP, 4 points in defense, 4 points in special defense. I had 8 points left over, so I put 4 in each. And then 252 in special attack with the Timid Nature, like I said, so I can outspeed things like Charizard. So that's the team. This is our 2Beast 2 handle. I'm super excited to use this team. This team is crazy. This is the craziest team I've used probably since our Kanto starter team. Crazier than that, it's probably the craziest team since all the way back when I was using Triple Dragons. I'm super excited to use this team and see how it goes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut until we are in our first battle of the day. Hopping into our first battle of the day, we are facing off against a Vivillon. That's interesting. A Mega Kangaskhan, or definitely not Mega Kangaskhan. A thundurus-t, a Chandelure, a Ludicolo, and a Charizard. Now, what I'm interested to see is this a Charizard Y? Because if it's a Charizard Y and it meant to set the sun, that'll be a little bit weird since he has 2 Pokemon that can benefit from the rain. Of course, thundurus-t does not benefit from the rain as much, but if it has Thunder, it can get 100% accuracy on those Thunders. Now, I really think he's going to lead landorus-t because it counters Helios. And like it also does really good against Star Destroyer and Phoenix. So I think that's a really good lead on my opponent's side, and it does good against Lady Arachne. So there's a lot of things that it does really good against. I like the idea of leading Bunny here. Because the ability to just fake out something and kind of stop it from doing anything. I am faster than Mega Kangaskhan, so my fake out will go first. Then maybe leading Swole, because if I can get a Fake Out and Ice Punch into the landorus-t slot, that can put me in a really good position. I definitely want to have Lady Arachne in the back in case he decides to bring either his Ludicolo or his Chandelure. That'll be good against either or. And then I think I got to bring Phoenix. No, Helios. No, I don't like Star Destroyer this match. There's just too many things that threaten it very well. I'll bring Helios. So he decides to lead Vivillon and his Mega Kangaskhan. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Mega Evolve and I'm going to Mega Evolve and fake out the Mega Kangaskhan because I will go first, and then I'm gonna Ice Punch, I think. Well, Vivillon's actually 4 times weak to Rock Slide, so assuming I don't miss the Rock Slide I should be a better hit. But I think Ice Punch should do the trick, so I'm gonna Ice Punch into that slot. Yeah, I'll fake out the Kangaskhan so the Kangaskhan can't fake me out, and then I'm gonna just Ice Punch into that slot. Ice Punch I just feel is all around good. Of course, Rock Slide I feel like is the better move, but I just don't want Ice Punch. I just don't want Rock Slide to miss. So it actually decides to protect. We're gonna see my fake out going off first, which it doesn't flinch. Why doesn't it flinch? Oh, it's an inner focus Kangaskhan. I forgot that Kangaskhan's hidden ability is inner focus. That's super interesting. I'm gonna high jump kick here into the. Well, you could read that high jump kick. He can protect this turn. I'm kind of worried about that. I think I'm just gonna return into the Vivillon slot, and I'm just gonna go for Rock Slide. Ooh, so Rock Slide was definitely the play to make here. So I bring it down to its stash, and it actually sets up Tailwind. Rock Slide goes off. That kills the Vivillon, and it misses the Chandelure. Oh man, that would have been huge if I would have hit the Chandelure there. I'm worried for what the Chandelure can do. I think my best play is just going to be to double protect here, and I did get the Beastie Boost. I think my best play here is to just double protect to kind of stall out that one turn of Tailwind. And it'll actually stop him from... So he does actually choose the Mega Evolve this time. So, because he knew that I couldn't fake out him. And he actually double edged. He didn't even go for a fake out. Did he go so... Whoa! He went ham that turn. Can I live a double edge? I'm not very tanky. I don't think I can. I actually think a good play might just be to switch into Helios and switch into Lady Arachne, because Lady Arachne is going to take the hit for Swole, and then Helios is going to take the hit for Bunny, and then Bunny has the ability to fake out again, and that'll stall out a turn of the Tailwind. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because I shouldn't lose Lady Arachne on entry, and look at how big that spider is. I am going to lose Helios, which is unfortunate. That does a lot of recoil damage though. We get a Heat Wave. Heat Wave actually misses Lady Arachne, but Lady Arachne would have still tanked that really well. I'm going to go back into Bunny here. Bunny here is going to have the ability to fake out into the Kangaskhan, and I'll be able to Liquidation into the Chandelure. The Chandelure protects. Fake out goes out, and that is going to stall out the final turn of his Tailwind. So now I am going to be the fastest thing on the field. This turn, I think I can just return into the Kangaskhan slot, and I can just go for a Liquidation again into the Chandelure. The reason why I don't want to high jump kick is because if he protects with his Kangaskhan, I don't want to high jump kick and take 50% of my own HP. So he does not. He actually decides to go for the Heat Wave. Liquidation is going to go off. That is going to take out a Chandelure. That's perfect. His last Pokemon is the thundurus-t. So thundurus-t still has the ability to win here. I'm going to go for a return and a Liquidation. I don't think that it can one-shot Lady Arachne. Lady Arachne is so bulky. Return goes in here. Ooh, that almost takes it out. He actually goes into the Bunny. It crits! Oh, and takes me out, but that's okay. Liquidation is going to finish it off here. And we are going to win. GG to my opponent. We end up picking up our first win with our Double Beast team. This team is crazy, and I actually really like that team we were facing off. It was super interesting. I want to keep getting games like those. That team was just as fun to play against as my team was to play with. So we're 1-0 with this team. I'm going to cut till we're in our second battle of the day. Hopping into our second battle of the day, we're facing off against the... Oh no! I don't want to face a Snorlax. Please, Snorlax, stop! And we're going to face off against a kommo-o and an Excelgor and Mega Gengar and a definitely not Mega Charizard and a Tapu Lele. I think Celesteela is going to be good this match. Celesteela also has the ability to be a good lead and offer lead pressure. I also think that Mega Lopunny puts But it could lead. I would lead if I was him. I would lead Mega Gengar and Tapu Lele, and I think my best counter to that is leading both of my beasts. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my best counter to that. This is an interesting game. I do want to bring Bunny though, and I also think I want to bring Lady Arachne. So Phoenix is gonna sit on the bench again this match. Sorry, Phoenix. But Priority Brave Board is super good for Excelgor. But I think that might be enough to make Excelgor not want to participate. But it's also, excuse me. But it's also good for not Charizard. It's also good for kommo-o. That Priority Brave Bird, he might not even bring him. I think Lady Araquanid does equally well. So yeah, that's gonna be my lead. So we'll see what my opponent leads. Did I predict his lead right? He actually leads Excelgor, Tapu Lele. I was close. Ooh, and it's a on Burden Excelgor. Ooh, that's gonna suck. I'm gonna go for a Heavy Slam and a Rock Slide. I don't think Excelgor has the ability to take out any of those, and if Excelgor switches out, then he's gonna lose his on Burden boost because on Burden's only out when you lose your item. If you switch out when you're on Burden, you lose the boost. Even if you come back in, you have no item. I think it's just to stop people from running no items is probably why that's a thing. So he's got to decide what he wants to do. He decides to go for Acid Spray. That lowers my special defense, but that isn't enough to take me out. Ooh, and he actually goes for a Thunderbolt. So Rock Slide's going to go off. That is barely not enough to take him out. Heavy Slam goes off, and that does take out his Tapu Lele. So I get my Beast Boost in the special defense, and I am going to get the recovery from leftovers. That's another perk of having this. The way I have it is that I do get that boost. He's probably going to go for a Heat Wave. I think that I'm going to protect, and I'm going to go for another Rock Slide. So he actually protects, and I protect. I will see the Heat Wave. Heat Wave does connect, and it is enough to take me out. I have paper thin special defenses. I didn't know if I'd be able to live that. Maybe. So now I'm going to go into my Arachne. Which it's bigger than Celesteela. It's such a big Pokemon. I love this Pokemon. I think I'm going to go for a Leech Seed into the Charizard slot, and I'm going to go for a Liquidation into the Charizard slot as well. He actually encores me into Protect, and he goes for Solar Beam into Lady Arachne. So I have to go for Protect again. Oh, Liquidation just misses out on that kill, and I actually get the defense drop. So I am encored, which is unfortunate. So I am actually going to get the Protect off this turn. I'm going to go for another Liquidation into the Charizard slot. That Assault Vest came in clutch, though. So he actually Acid Sprays to lower my special defense, so Solar Beam does more damage. That isn't going to be enough to take me out, though, and I am going to take out his Mega Charizard. So I lost the biggest threat to Celesteela just went down. I got to Protect again, and I'm going to go for another Liquidation into kommo-o. Because he could go for his kommo-o-Z. That's okay, because next turn I can actually Fake Out. And then I should be freed from the Encore. Well, actually I won't be freed from the Encore. Ooh. Yeah, he goes for kommo-o-Z, which I was afraid of kommo-o-Z this entire match. I just wasn't put in a good position to actually get it. So Encore ended. I'm going to go into Bunny here. I'm going to Leech Life the kommo-o, or Leech Seed the kommo-o, and I'm going to Mega Evolve and Fake Out the Excelgor, because that should take out Excelgor. Now, if Excelgor protects, then I'm going to be put in a bad slot, because then he can Encore me into the Protect. Yeah, he can. That sucks. So he's going to Encore me, probably. Ooh, it's a special kommo-o. So I'm going to double... Yeah, I'm going to double Protect. Yeah, I'm just going to get encored to death here. It's going to suck, but there's nothing I can do about it with this kommo-o. I'm going to heavy slam into the kommo-o, and I'm going to high jump kick into the kommo-o. But Excelgor is going to go first. So that actually isn't enough to take me out. Heavy Slam's going to go into the kommo-o, but that does no damage. I should have taken out the Excelgor there. So I'm going to get my double protect off now. And kommo-o is taking a lot of chip damage. And he's going to try and encore me into protect now, I think. But if I get a double protect off, that could be the end of his kommo-o. Acid Spray goes off. Flamethrower goes off. Alright, I know I'm going to live the next one. I'm going to Leech Seed. I'm actually going to Heavy Slam into the Excelgor. And I got to go for Protect again, unfortunately. Oh, I got a double Protect. And he encored me into Protect. I'm going to live that, though. I'm actually going to take out his kommo-o. Yeah, I might actually kill his kommo-o. That's kind of funny. If I get a double protect here, I can still win. Encore sucks to play against. Oh, I hate Encore. I hate that you can Encore both Pokemon. That's the dumbest thing. And that you can just Encore over and over again. That's another really dumb thing. So that Flamethrower is going to be enough to take me out. GG to my opponent. I hate facing Encore. It's not fun. But yeah, I'm going to cut. I don't really know what we could have done better, because once I started getting Encore, I was just done. I wasn't set up in a good position to face off against the kommo-o-z, and then I just got Encore to death. Which sucks. Excelgor was the fastest thing on the field, especially with Unburden. There's nothing I could have done to outspeed it. I would have had to kill the Excelgor sooner, but I just wasn't, because it wasn't a real threat to my team, and I didn't even know it gets Encore. So that sucks for me. Alright, that's 1-1 for the day. I'm going to cut to our second match of the day. Welcome to our third and final battle of the day. We're facing off against a landorus-t, thundurus-t, a Tapu Lele, a Charizard, a Blacephalon, and a definitely not Mega Gardevoir. He's got I feel like his safest lead here. Yeah, I'm really weak to Charizard and Thundurus, which kind of sucks. So I'm gonna lead. I'm gonna lead Bunny and Lady Arachne, I think. And I think I gotta put Star Destroyer on the back. And then I don't think Phoenix can really do well this match, but I don't think Heliolisk does well this match either, and neither does Buzzwole. I haven't brought Phoenix once this entire time, so I think I'm gonna bring Phoenix this match. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of Dragon Pulse on Helios and add in some sort of hidden power. I guess I'll bring Swole. I just don't like Phoenix in this match. I haven't had a good matchup for Phoenix in any of the games. I guess last match would have been the ideal match to bring Phoenix, because I would have gotten priority Brave Ward, so that's really when I should have brought him. Because that would have been my way of countering that Excelgor. So we get intimidated. That's not that big a deal. I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve and Fake Out into the Landorus slot, and I'll Liquidation into the Mega Charizard. So Fake Out goes off on the Landorus, so that flinches. Tailwind actually goes off. It's going to take a Liquidation. Man, that's a very bulky Charizard. That is a really bulky Charizard. I'm going to protect here, and I'm going to go for another Liquidation into the Charizard. We see a Rock Slide go off. Hopefully it doesn't flinch me. That does a lot of damage. Heat Wave goes off. That's going to do no damage. Oh, crit me! That sucks. That really sucks. I'm going to switch into Swole here because I don't think it's very, like, it does anything, and I'm going to Liquidation into the Buzzwole. And I got to kind of stall out the, oh, man. I would have lived that Heat Wave with Arachnid if I didn't get crit. That sucks. That really sucks. I'm going to Heavy Slam. No. I don't have good coverage for Buzzwole. I'm going to Heavy Slam the Buzzwole and fake out into the Buzzwole. Rock Slide does no damage. Please don't flinch me. Heavy Slam goes off. And that is enough to take out the Buzzwole. Whew! Whew! And I get my special defense boost. Oh, that was scary. Oh, now I got to face a Gardevoir. I'm going to Heavy Slam again into the Gardevoir slot. And I'm going to return into the Landorus slot. If the Rock Slide goes off, man, that's got to be a Scarf Landorus. Oh, returns just not enough to pick up the kill. Oh, Psychic goes off. Please don't flinch. I don't flinch. And I do pick up the kill on Gardevoir. Oh, can't Mega Evolve. What was I talking about? Oh my gosh, I was so worried about a Mega Gardevoir for no reason. Am I going to win this match? I thought I was going to lose. Rock Slide goes off. Please don't flinch me to death. I don't get flinched again. And I pick up the kill on that Landorus. That was a crit. Crit didn't matter. That Heavy Slam still should have killed. And oh my gosh, we pick up this win. Oh, I thought we were going to lose this game. Looking at his team preview, he just had such good counters from my team. My team is super weak to fire. My team is super weak to, like, between, like, his two fire types and Tornadus. I can't believe he didn't bring Tornadus. Tornadus just rips through my team. Tornadus-t walls Helios 100%, kills Talonflame, and kills Star Destroyer. I don't know why he didn't bring it. But oh my gosh, Celesteela. In my A-Drive episode, Celesteela kept me in there in a lot of those games, and Celesteela won this game for me by itself, and it actually almost pulled through last game. Oh my gosh, that was a crazy game. So we end our first series, or our first episode, with this team 2-1. I did really like this team. It's weird. I really think, I don't know what hidden power I'm going to add yet to Helios, but I think Helios is going to get one. Either probably hidden power ice or hidden power ground. I'm worried about it being walled by both landorus-t and Tornadus-t or thundurus-t. I might just calc the hyper voice and kind of see how much the hyper voice does to them. But then there's also the Buzzwole, and if I would have locked myself into hyper voice, there was just nothing I would have done there. Those are the two biggest Pokemon I'm worried about in Helios, so that's the reason why I haven't really been bringing them. I faced the Tornadus-t twice today, or Thundurus. I don't know why I keep calling Thundurus Tornadus. A Thundurus-t twice today. So that made me not want to bring Helios either time. And then the other time I ended up sacking Helios to stall out a Tailwind. But yeah, so I'm excited to keep using this team. And thanks for watching. Remember, rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe so you never miss an episode of Chase Talks. Until next time, this is Chase, signing off.